Assalamualaikum. Most divorced Muslim men don't lose discipline because they are lazy. They lose it because they are still trying to live like men who have no heavy responsibilities. By the end of this video, you will discover the exact system that lets you stay consistent, even when custody, work pressure, and emotional recovery are pulling you in every direction. No more waiting for life to calm down. No more perfect routines. Before we dive in, download the Muslim Man Review Playbook in the description. Right now, you don't have a discipline problem. You have a structure problem. And this playbook gives you the exact structure to rebuild your body, mind, and life without guessing. You keep waiting for life to calm down. But let's be real, it's not going to. Not with partial custody, with work deadlines, not with the emotional weight you are carrying. So, what do? You try to train like your old, lighter life still exists. You miss one session, then another, and you tell yourself, never mind, this week is gone already. That single sentence is how good men slowly disappear. You don't stay disciplined by waiting for calm. You stay disciplined by building a system that survives chaos. Today, I'm giving you that system. Simple, clear, and it holds even when your life doesn't. It's called SHAPE. S-H-A-P-E. SHAPE. Let's begin with the letter S. Set, the why. Most men train for motivation or to look better. That won't survive divorce. When life gets heavy, only responsibility keeps you standing. There was a time I felt completely drained, mentally, emotionally, physically. But I noticed something dangerous. Every time I skipped training, I became more reactive, less patient, and less present with my child. So I asked myself one hard question. What happens if I don't? That question changed everything. Training is no longer about vanity. It is amanah. Your energy affects your child. Your mood affects your home. Your discipline shapes your future. Let's move on to the next letter, H. Whole structure. You are still planning your week like it's clean and predictable. It's not. You already know your custody schedule, your long hours, and your fatigue patterns. Yet, you still act surprised when things fall apart. That's not bad luck. That's poor structure. Tie your camel first. Plan before the week attacks you, not after. The next letter is A. Allocate by priority. Listen carefully. This is where most men lose control. You don't need more time. You need better allocation. There was a time I kept changing my workout based on how I felt. Busy? Short session will do. Tired? Skip the whole session. Chaotic? Will do tomorrow. It sounded reasonable and human. But I wasn't adapting. I was negotiating with myself, and every negotiation cost me control. So I stripped everything down. No more multiple versions, no more confusion. Just one clear standard. 45 to 60 minutes of training, maximum. Here's the breakdown. 30 to 40 minutes of strength training that includes push, pull, legs exercises. Only do compound movements. No fancy isolation nonsense. Next, 10 to 15 minutes of cardio, zone 2, steady pace, or intense finishes like HIT. That's it, no drama. In and out you go from the gym. When your standard is fixed, the decision disappears. You stop asking, should I train today? No, you already know the answer. There were days, of course, I was exhausted. Days I had my child with me, and days I didn't feel like moving at all. But I showed up anyway, not because I was motivated, but because I stopped negotiating. And slowly, even though life stayed chaotic, I became steady. The next letter is P. Protect what matters. Let me challenge you directly. Some brothers that I know says, I have my child. How can I train? I cannot. Sometimes that's true, but sometimes it's an excuse. So the better question is, can I train without stealing presents from my child? If yes, do it. If no, be fully present with them. Your child doesn't need a fit father who is half absent. They need a man who is there, focused, calm, and stable. The same applies to your other responsibilities. Real discipline is not obsession. It is order. Your body has rights. Your family has rights. Allah has rights. Your job is to put everything in its proper place. That brings us to the last letter, E. Execute imperfectly. This is where most men fall apart. Perfection thinking. Oh man, I missed Monday. The whole week is ruined. That's weak thinking. If you miss one day, train the next. Tired? Adjust your workout honestly. You're busy? Keep moving, because the goal is not perfect execution. The goal is continuity. The man who trains 4 days imperfectly will always be the man who plans 7 perfect days, but does nothing. Deep down, you already know the difference between adjusting and making excuses. Look, shape is not just a theory that I make out of thin air. It is how a man stays stable when his life is unstable. You don't need a perfect schedule. You don't need more motivation. You don't need more time. What you need is structure. Because a truly disciplined man is not the one with the easiest life. He is the one who refuses to let his inner world become as chaotic as his outer world. Your child needs that man. Your family needs that man. Your future depends on that man. Download the Muslim Man Rebuild Playbook in the description right now. That's where you build this system properly, step by step. If this hits you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And drop a comment below. Where are you breaking right now? S, H, A, P, or E? Let's fix it together in the next videos. Assalamualaikum.